right, we're starting our Wicked Local series. We're at Mount Wachusett in Princeton, Mass. It's a 2,006-foot tall mountain. So come along with us and enjoy a Wicked Local hike up a smaller, slightly less known mountain. It's our last day of vacation and we decided to get out, hit a mountain one last time to clear our minds before we go back to the grind. So we decided to hit Mount Wachusett. It's pretty local for us. Our kids ski here. That's another fun fact. So it's familiar to them. I got Sour Patch and my stepson, I think we'll call him Bones, based on the fact that he broke his bone while hiking Mount Willard some years ago. So I just named him, that's his new name. It's a 2,000-foot tall mountain, and it's actually technically the largest or tallest mountain east of the Connecticut in the state of Massachusetts. So I guess that's just a fancy way of saying excluding the Berkshires, where the larger mountains are for Massachusetts. It's a pretty decent day out today. We're going to be going up Balance Rock Trail to Old Indian to Sunahin, and I'm certain I pronounced that wrong, so apologies. I'll check my GPS later and give it its proper due. This should be a pretty quick up. I think it's about 3.7 miles and maybe 1,100 feet of elevation gain for the total trip. So as we get to Balance Rock, that's our first point of interest. We'll get some more footage, but as for now, just kind of plugging along. All right, in pretty quick order, we made it to Balance Rock, glacial erratic, one of my favorite terms to use in the mountains. So it hitched a ride down a glacier and parked itself here, right directly on top of that other rock. So that's its fun story. Oh, the tales it could tell, huh? Moving a whole 1 foot per year, perhaps. But it's a cool little spot. Kind of get you thinking about the rocks and the formations around you and how they got there. Maybe not. After the Balance Rock, you come to what looks like a road. I think it is. On the GPS, it's a road. You cross that and head on to Old Indian Trail. So this also shares a trail with the Mid-State Trail. Sour Patch and I have done 70 miles of it. The Mid-State Trail is a 100-mile trail. It starts up over by Monadnock, or North Monadnock, somewhere in that area, and goes all the way down to Rhode Island, cutting across Massachusetts. We'll chronicle that one soon. That was kind of a fun one. It's unique. It's not quite as mountainous in most areas. There's a lot of road walking, but still something of interest. But this technically is part of the Mid-State Trail. So once we start chronicling this, we'll be back over this way. And this is some of the best views of the Mid-State Trail, to be honest with you. This, and I'm partial to Crow's Ledges. But so we're heading back up, cross that road, stay straight. So of course, with all this 2,000-foot warm-up mountain talk, I slip on a log, catch myself with my phone. So I scratched the crap out of it. Thankfully, it's just the protective cover. That could have been a lot worse, so not the greatest of starts, but not too bad, not too bad.
I suppose that's not too bad, huh?
Not too far. Are we embarrassing you?
All right, trail's still moderate. You come across this little rock wall here. And here's where I'm going to try to really get this right. The intersection with Semuhenna Trail. That's where we're going to be coming down the Mid-State Trail. We're going to continue up Old Indian from here, though. You come through some exposed sections here, which is kind of cool, but could be a little tricky if you're not paying attention. There's a few spots where if I followed my instincts, which normally are wrong, I would have went off trail. But a couple of these spots here where you come across the ski lifts, it's pretty decent views, at least it gives you something to look at. But if it were zero clouds, it would be pretty warm with the sun baking down on you. So just a heads up, sunscreen maybe, long sleeves, whatever on a really, really sunny day. All right, we've crested mere feet from the top. Here's the ski lift. Hoping we get a quick view here on the way by. You can see it's a beautiful day today. And there's the tower. We'll check it out when we get to the top.
Platform at 3 a.m. The lights are dim, wheels rolling over silence. I'm caving in, ticket in my palm. Already wearing thin, this train only moves forward. So let it begin. Scenery rushing backwards through the glass. Everything I held too tight, I'm letting pass. Beat in my headphones, 94 and slow. Melody takes over and I let it go.
All right, so we're taking the Harrington Trail down to start here. Beautiful views at the top, tons of shaded spots. Okay, coming down Harrington Trail. Done worse, but definitely got to watch your footing here. Wouldn't be so fun again. Wet rock, never fun. Super dangerous, but at least this keeps it from getting boring. Not that I think the hike's been boring, but when you have to think about where you need to plant each next foot, it kind of keeps you a little more engaged. So the beginning of Harrington Trail, definitely steeper and rockier than anything we did on the way up. Okay, near-death experience. Two huge, I don't know, vultures, hawks, I have no friggin' clue. I thought it was a bear, it was so loud. We're essentially at the tops of the trees here, and they were definitely no more than 10 feet above our heads and made a horrible commotion. Scared the heck out of me. So if we die on trail, check this area and check the hawk's nests. Okay, so we came down Harrington, follow the trail, and then you come to Semuhenna Trail, and that's what we're going to take down. We're going to veer off the Mid-State Trail / Harrington Trail for the easy walkout down and out the door. It was a nice day. Everybody's in good spirits. The sun's gone away for a little bit, so hopefully if we have to walk across the skiing open areas, be a little cloudier than not. But again, overall, great hike. Great views for the amount of work you're doing. Turned into a lot of roots, but a really nice, cool, open forest look here on Semuhenna. I think I'm saying it right. I hope I'm close. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Nice way to end the hike. So far, pretty darn flat. Nice chill vibe out here. We'll see how the rest of it goes. Okay, we made it back to Old Indian Trail for the big win. Still flat, easy going on the way out here. Really nice and relaxing way to end the day. By the time I get up here towards the end, there might not be much recording left. So we'll put the stats up top of what the hike was. All right, so again, on the way back, after Balance Rock, you can take a right and follow that trail. It'll bring you closer right out to the parking lot if you parked in the main area, where pretty much everyone else parks. If you made it through this entire video, I applaud you for your sense of sadism. Congratulations. You should check out this video that I'm going to link up top. The algorithm thinks that you'd enjoy that one just as much, if not more. So thanks for coming on the ride with us. We'll see you again soon.